It was a television appearance 22-year-old Charlie Watkins from Higham in Suffolk never got to see. A contestant on Take Me Out, the university student took his own life before the programme was broadcast.
Hello ladies, you're all looking wonderful tonight. My name's Charlie.
I think I tried to deny it at first, but I think deep down I had this pit of my stomach, this feeling that just something wasn't quite right, and it wasn't until Dad told me, and I felt like I'd lost my right arm. Effectively, just a big part of me had gone missing. Worst feeling of my life.
Charlie had struggled with mental health since his mum died from cancer when he was 9. He'd had counselling and taken medication. But when he turned 18 and then moved to York to study, it was down to him to seek out help.
It's not until after it happens to you that you start to look into it and you see how often this is happening around the country, with young men especially, and in universities.
It was Harry who decided to set up the Charlie Watkins Foundation. Through Charlie's story, it highlights the difficulties facing young people with mental health issues.
Dad and I sat down and decided that, okay, look, we need to try and make something of this rather than just let it go by. Let's try and turn this around and make it good. I mean, if one other person is safe from, or feels safe, then it's actually a success.
And thanks to the huge amount of support, a new mental health project has been set up in partnership with the University of Essex. It's called Chat with Charlie.
So students will be able to log on and use like a live chat facility to get in touch with other students who are volunteers and other volunteers from the local community to start to talk about their problems and find out more about how they can access services and what support's available to them.
The Chat with Charlie project is key to what is happening in society today. We know that there's an increase in people being aware of their mental health problems and making correct referrals through from their GPs, but in particular it's impacting on students.
A year on since Charlie died, not only is he remembered by family and friends, but thanks to Harry's determination, by students here, and eventually, it's hoped, in all universities.
Proud. You can't ask more. He and his friends and Charlie's friends have demonstrated the most extraordinary strength.
Russell Hookey, ITV News, Colchester.